How's it going, YouTube? It's cold and wet here today. I like the cold part. It's always nicer smoking a pipe in the cool weather. That warmth. Smoking some Northwoods. This is the first daily smoke that I've had so far. I usually just smoke something different all the time, but Northwoods is so good. Wait, I take that back. I'm gonna like order a pound of this stuff, and then afterwards, when I make sure I get my pound of Northwoods, I'll come back and tell you how awesome it is. But for now, it's terrible. Don't order any. Whatever you do, this is awful. No, seriously though, it's really good. Just leave some for me because I haven't ordered my pound yet. So, wanted to do a shout out to the lurkers. Now, some people don't like that term. I hear that a lot. Some people are reticent to use it. And some people prefer the term supporters, which is good. I like that. That's great. So, supporters. But I just wanted to offer a little bit of perspective from someone who's coming from a little bit more of the Twitch side of things. I've been streaming and just kind of watching Twitch for years. And on Twitch, lurker refers to people who hang out and watch the videos but don't necessarily chat. They don't really type and chat. On YouTube, lurkers are more people who watch the videos but don't put out videos. Similar, but slightly different. But still very similar concept. People who aren't as interactive. I mean, basically. So, on Twitch, lurkers are celebrated. In fact, there are a lot of big streamers. They might have 6,000 people in their room, in their channel at any given time watching, and they might have, I don't know, 20 or 30 people who are actively speaking. They might even have 10 people who are actively speaking out of thousands. So every once in a while, they might do something they call a lurker roll call, which is, hey, all the lurkers out there, just, say hi. And, throw emotes into the chat, and you'll just see emotes scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. It's kind of amazing to be, it's an amazing reminder of how many people are actually there. And they do that to kind of celebrate the lurkers. And what you hear a lot, something that is talked about quite a bit on YouTube, on Twitch, is, the lurkers are the lifeblood of the channel. Because, yeah, the people talking get a lot of personal shout outs, just like the people posting videos will get a lot of, interaction, shout outs. I'll say, hey, shout out to Mel, or shout out to Four-Eyed Piper, or shout out to Harriet Herfer, Maritime Piper, I could go on and on with people that I interact with a lot. Eric, Pipe Cigar Therapy, we always interact, and yet there are so many more people watching our videos than, especially people who have really high view counts. There aren't that many, when there's hundreds of people watching a video, there aren't hundreds of people that I'm interacting with. That means that the majority of your views are not coming from other people who are putting up videos. They're coming from people who are just watching. And that means that on YouTube as well, kind of the life's blood, are the people who aren't getting as much personal shout outs. They're not getting as much, and that's affectionately called lurkers, as a just kind of a funny way to refer to them, but it's certainly not anything derogatory. It's not like, oh, who's out there, who's lurking, who's the lurkers, like it's a bad thing. It's very much a good thing. They're very much, considered a super essential part of your audience on Twitch, and they're very regularly recognized. Shout out to the lurkers, lurker roll call. If you're out there, say hi. Just want to acknowledge you guys. I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you. If it was just if my only viewers were those few people who are really interactive, who I'm constantly talking to and are getting a lot of credit because I'm talking to them and I'm shouting them out and personally interacting with them, then I'd have 20 people watching me. But instead I have all of these other people. Well, the vast majority of my audience are the lurkers, and so that's a constantly recognized thing on YouTube, and it's a super positive thing. So I just thought I would throw out that perspective that I do recognize, and just as all streamers on Twitch kind of recognize that without the lurkers, without the supporters, whatever term you'd like to use, we would kind of just be talking to each other. Might as well just sit on Hangouts instead of broadcasting at all. And that's not the case. We do have a lot of people checking us out that, and they sometimes comment and they sometimes don't at all. They just watch, and that's totally awesome. We have to have that, or we wouldn't have a channel. So that's it. I just wanted to put out a shout out to the supporters, shout out to the lurkers. You guys are the life's blood of YouTube. Thank you, and I hope that wherever you are, you're having an awesome, relaxing, cool, dry smoke. So until next time, Redstone out.